We are out of quarantine. We're out of the woods, I think, at least for now. Anyway, awesome to be back here at Saying Strength. Gonna hit some shoulders and some back. They have so many different machines here. They got such a variety. Normally I would hammer stuff and I would do less exercises, but because of the amount of equipment they have here, probably gonna end up on 4 or 5 different pieces. Gonna start out with some shoulders and then finish the workout, or sorry, start out with some back and then finish the workout up with some shoulders. At some point in the workout, I'm also gonna shift into doing some dog prep training, which I've shared with you guys before on this channel. But basically it's just like one giant long ass set. You get a little bit of a rest pause in between each set that you do. You do 5 sets in a row with 15 seconds rest or so in between each one. I'll show you how it works as we go along. This one here, this is a prime piece of equipment, and you can load the plates into some different areas here. So, you know, one of the things with back is a lot of times as you go to contract and as you go to do any back movement, whether it's a row or a pull down, a lot of times once you get to this part or this part, it's kind of hard to squeeze, because that's sometimes where it's like the hardest part of the exercise, the hardest part of the lift. You pulled the weight all the way towards you, and now it's kind of hard to really contract. Or if you can have the beginning of the lift be a little easier, and if you can have the middle of the lift have some good resistance, then we're good, because at the end we can just squeeze and flex the muscle as hard as we can. But if that top portion of it is really difficult, then it gets to be really hard to squeeze and contract. So here we go, set number uno. Yeah, that feels amazing. There's like no tension here at the top, but as I go to pull from here to here, all the way until I get to about here, it gets a little easier, but I get to just pull it myself with my own muscles. It's almost as if someone's assisting you a little bit. And a lot of times when you get assisted, especially when you're trying to do bodybuilding style stuff, you get a little assistance, it actually will allow you to flex the muscles a lot harder. Also, when we're rowing, elbows down and in, away from the shoulders, so down in here. Push the elbows towards the floor and behind your body. Elbows towards the floor and behind your body, over and over. Woo! That's crushing me. We're here at the legendary Saying Strength. Nah, I'm saying, even just look at behind us here, how many bars they have. I mean, some of these bars, I don't even know what they are. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is this thing? This is called, like, what the fuck is this thing bar? What's that for? This bar has this, like, special knurl on the end here, probably to hold the plates on there better. It says men's Oli bar. This is a Mastodon Squat Bar. You can see how fat, look how fat this bar is. Look how fat this bar is compared to this bar. This bar, no one knows what it does, so it doesn't say anything on it. Oh, now I'm curious. Was it just that somebody messed it up? Like, or is it to try to curl really wide? Specifically to curl out here? Like, I literally, I honestly don't know. Like, I have no idea what it's for. Look how fat this bar is. This bar is really chubby. Back to another set. Woo! Wow. Feeling that, feeling really good. We'll probably do about 3 or 4 sets of this. Yep. That kind of felt like set 1. You can see the weights on the side here. We're gonna do some dog crap stuff, but I don't want to do it right off the bat, because then it leaves you like completely useless for everything else. See if I can get a little more revealing. Time to get back to work. A little more weight on there. Try to get about 8 reps or so. See how that feels. Felt good, so I just kept continuing on. Did about a set of 12 right there. Pretty sick. They got some powerlifting on the TV over there, showing some really epic, awesome lifts. Ooh, I'm feeling that. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna change where the weight is a little bit. So I'm gonna position some of these weights down here on that kind of end range I was talking about. The majority of the weight will still be distributed throughout the rest of the machine, but now we got some stickiness at the top. This should be pretty difficult. Woo! My nutrition recently, you guys know I did a carnivore diet for a long time, been a pretty big proponent of keto, but I've also utilized bodybuilding diets in the past. More recently, and just as of today, or not just as of today, but what I did for today, I had one meal after I did a podcast today, about a half an hour or so before I got here today. I ate some shredded chicken, some rice with some salsa, probably 40 grams of protein, about 30 grams of carbs, just a little bit of carbs, just to get a little bit of an extra pump for today. Something I've been experimenting with is eating about 30 grams of carbohydrates before and after workout sessions to assist with a little stronger workout, and also to sometimes just speed up recovery a little bit, make the muscles feel a little bit more full. But even when I'm fasting, which sounds funny, I'll still eat before a training session, and I might continue the fasting on later on in the day, just kind of depending on how hard the workout was. Sometimes the carbs come before the workout, sometimes they come after the workout, sometimes they're before and after the workout. For today, they'll come before and after the workout. Just some experimentation I've been doing. I saw myself on this video a couple times.
Oh, that video?
Strange, yeah.
Does that mean you're famous?
I guess so.
It's not like you own a major company or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know why I would be in a powerlifting video. A lot of these guys, they lift so explosively and powerfully, it's more a matter, sometimes it's more a matter of slowing them down than it is anything else. Holy shit. Pretty motivational having that stuff playing in the background. Real old school way of lifting was to lift light, medium, heavy. I've been lifting that way my whole life. Start out with something moderate, do a set or two, move into something a little bit tougher, do a set or two, and then start to move into things that are hard. I think it's always a good idea to have like one set be like a real ass kicker. At least one set be a real ass kicker. I think some people are worried about how many sets they do, how many reps. Do some for a few, and when it starts to feel tough, do more. That's a really good indicator. It's like, how tough is it? Going to failure can be really beneficial, especially for bodybuilding. Whereas powerlifting, you don't want to go to failure as often because it kind of impairs your ability to like really learn how to do the movement. So based off how that last one felt, I think I can still do one more. So even though I'm anxious to get to some other exercises, I worked for 15 minutes or so on getting to this spot. This is the spot that you need to be in your workout. The workout needs to have some intensity to it. So I'm gonna go up one more time. Don't only listen to what you have written out. Don't only listen to what you think you should do. Listen to the feedback you're getting from your own body. Holy cannoli. Really went for it on that one. Did 20 reps. Holy shit. That was good. We're gonna move on to something else. So we did some rowing. I want to try to move into something that's going to stretch a little bit more. So do some lat pull down over here. We've got some pretty good options when it comes to lat pull down. You don't have to be just a regular lat pull down. We can try one of these guys. So trying to stay on that theme of being able to contract really hard. We'll mess with this one. That bottom piece isn't loaded, right? So as I go to pull on here, and as we get into this range, this would be me going through the beginning, me going through the middle, and then once the end comes up, that's when that bottom piece that's unweighted comes up. So when I'm here, I can flex as hard as I want. I could pretend I'm on stage, like bodybuilding. And I can really come down and contract and really flex and get in position. So that's what I'm going to try to mimic here. See how the handles rotate. You can kind of play with them whatever way you want. Sometimes it's good to go from like an under grip to an over grip, or as he's doing, going under as he comes down. It's good to move your shoulders around in those different planes.
Look at that.
Yeah. What's going on, man? This guy's still trying, don't jack. What do you got up to? We're doing some back. Nice. Yeah, doing some back and some shoulders. Cool. Got my boy Pig here.
Hi everyone.
These guys plucked him away from us. He used to be a devoted SuperTraining member, but he got tired of all the reps and all the sets and came here because he can just lift on machines rather than actually have to do hard work.
Yeah.
You can warm up with us. We're just
Yeah. I'll warm up you guys.
Yeah,
I'm ready to go.
Come on. Who are you kidding? You ain't got nothing better to do. What's up, man? How you doing?
Good.
Good to see
I'm
you
doing
again.
your challenge.
Yeah.
I'm doing your carnival challenge.
Oh, awesome.
I'm doing it and following your videos every day. I'm very pleased.
That's great.
I mean, you already met you, but you want to see?
Yeah. Look at that. Damn.
52-year-old baby, carnivore challenge.
52.
Mark Bell.
I better get my shit together.
Thank you.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
What are you weighing now anyway?
About 235.
Yeah. You
35,
like being right there?
Yep. Feeling really good. My body gets pretty angry at me. My joints start to hurt when I weigh a little bit less.
Oh really?
I'm really trying to take my time. I'd still like to weigh a little bit lower,
Uh-huh.
but it's just tough.
They hurt, huh?
Yeah, knees, elbows, they start to kind of hurt.
Well, you've
so
been
I gotta
running
do
and
it.
doing all that
Yeah.
crazy stuff too, so you're just beating the hell out of it.
Well, at this point, usually when I lose weight, it's either like I'm losing like a little bit of fat or losing some muscle, and I feel like it's just sometimes, just my body's at a new set point. You know, when I could certainly be a lot leaner because there's people that are way leaner that are plenty healthy, but for my body, for me, it doesn't feel.
You just know where
comfortable.
you're happy at this point.
It doesn't
You've been
feel-
to both.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
sure.
been on all sides of the spectrum. Bench feeling pretty strong?
Yeah, I hit 400 before the quarantine, so that was nice to kind of like get that in there, and came back, did 360 for a triple, 385 for a double, so it's still there. It's just
What's your best, like 440?
451.
I'm always shortchanging. See how I do that? I gotta bring his level down so I can feel better. Big thick back is key factor. Guy benched 451. What'd you bench at 198?
4.7.
Still
So the
over
big
400.
jump,
Still
yeah.
like double body weight bench press. Probably what, triple body weight, over triple body weight in squat.
Yeah.
And then nearly triple body weight in the deadlift as well, right?
Yep.
But look, the guy turns around. Look at these things.
They're
He's
small
got some-
now, post quarantine.
They're small for him, but that's how you do it. And it's not necessarily through like lat pull downs. It's through the bigger muscles, or sorry, bigger movements, bench press, squat, deadlift. That's how you end up building it. But we also need a good amount of the assistance work to fill those areas out so that those lifts, the bench, squat, deadlift, feel a little easier. Angelo just has to use whatever weight I use, so those are the workouts
Yep,
that he's been doing.
There we go.
All right. It's like 140?
His whole body's
Don't worry about it, you got it.
being lifted off there.
Boy, big solid.
Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah, he did
Strong
really well
boy.
the other day when he was squatting
Yeah.
and benching and deadlifting. The freaking animal. How much do you weigh?
I don't know. Probably like 140, 150.
Yeah, you could kill. Like we don't even have like.
I don't think anyone can compete at 140.
We don't have anybody who's competed at that
think
weight
so.
on the board, so
Jeez.
you can get on the board free.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is me. I put on more than I can.
Bit off more you can chew. Come on. There we go. There it is, Mark. Come on.
Whoa! It's throwing me around. I feel like the whole machine's gonna flip over.
I'm not gonna find me to put this down. It's so light.
One thing that's great about training with other people, there's some people are pullers and some people are pushers. I've always been more of a pusher, but so much of the training is pulling that most of the time when I train with people, I get my ass kicked, get my ass handed to me. In terms of pulling weights, when it came to like a row, pull down, pull up, I suck at all of them pretty much. So even though I acquired a good amount of strength on the bench, when it came to actually lifting with other people and doing assistance exercises, they were either mopping the floor with me or motivating me to use the same weight or try to use the same weight as they were using.
Finish strong, Smelly. There it is. Nice.
Whoa. Doing good.
There we go. What are you gonna hit next?
I don't know, one more back movement probably, and then we'll move into doing some shoulders. So now we're moving into doing a row, and we'll finish. This will be like more like kind of a drop set type thing. We'll utilize the different curves of the way that this particular machine works. Yeah, we'll switch it out each time. So Nick is gonna grab a hold of the controls over there, and I'll make sure I get in all three of them. No idea how these
Three or all
feel.
5?
Is there 5 different things?
Yes. Yeah.
Let's do 3. Just do the 3
All right.
main ones.
Yeah, let's do it. Come on. There we go. Come on.
I gotta get me one of these things.
You have a few prime stuff now, right?
Yeah.
The band, get the shoulder.
Yeah, I gotta get this one.
Yeah. Oh, these back ones are awesome.
This one's
I love
cool.
these things. Come on. Fight through it. There it is. Come on. Whew. It's all right there. Come on. Here we go. Got it.
Holy shit.
Sir. This would be a really good warm-up for bench.
Yep.
12.
So I upped the weight a little bit. Gonna maybe do like less reps, maybe about 4 reps each time. Whew. In dog crap training, they take about 5 good breaths in between each set. Just gives you a little bit of recovery, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm gonna stall basically, because you want to replenish a little bit so you can still do the reps.
Come on. Fight through that shit. Come on.
That feels awesome. I feel it in my lats and my traps.
And you all hit different parts when you do that too.
Yeah.
It's just, I love this thing. Hit everywhere. Come on, finish strong, right? This last set. Let's get it.
That's it.
Come on.
Come on.
There we go.
do some overhead press. It's going to do them standing. For years I'd do them seated and they feel good seated, but I just like doing them standing, the extra kind of stabilization. And I think I'll do one at a time, a little easier. My left side is my weaker side, so I try to start with my weaker side as much as I can. This will really keep your heart rate cranking. Mine's at 136 right now. It's a good way to keep it up high the whole time is to do single arm, single leg stuff, and really just don't rest a whole lot. Gonna rest maybe about 45 seconds or so. I'll just get right back into it. Holy crap. Try to get the elbow in front, push up and back. You can even look at the dumbbell as you push up. When you are doing a lateral raise, you can do them super strict and stay right in here tight and get a good training effect, but you can also swing them up a little bit. I always like to catch them on the way down. Get it up even with the ear, come down kind of slow. See, I got that little bit of an elbow bend right here to swing the weight up, but then I'm trying to catch it, I'm trying to flex. You want to do them really strict, you can do them like this, lock in here like this, elbows are bent, and you're just going pinkies up. Torturous. This will be the last time through, so you can even view something like this as like a conditioning workout, because at the whole time the heart rate's above 135. That's cardio, and you can select how long you want to do that for. For me, it's just going to be these 3 sets, but if you wanted to have it go longer, you could maybe lower the weight just a tiny bit, and you could do this. You could set your timer for 20 minutes. This could be your cardio. You could easily change these exercises out too. After this, I could do something, I could do maybe like an upright row mixed with like a 1-arm dumbbell row. And I could do that as my cardio lifting thingy. Here we go. Three, four. Because I showed you guys these guys, I'm actually gonna finish with doing some of those. And now I'm gonna go back and forth between doing like a rear delt exercise and a delt exercise. So I'm a pretty big guy. I got pretty puny weights right here, huh? But these weights will be effective for what I'm trying to do. You get the heart rate up above 135. You work on conditioning without kind of overdoing it, and you also end up training the left ventricle of your heart to be more efficient. And when you do that, you open yourself up to just be healthier and to be able to handle some of the unhealthy things that we enjoy here and there. You can look it up. It's called the Mastodon method. Oh my God, I got an ugly face. Oh, but I'm blaming my ugly face on the weights. Because normally my face is impeccable, but it's just the wincing from the lifting that makes it super ugly. Mosquito, trying to get this trend blood. So last time I did them this way. This time I'm going to do them this way, just cause. If you need some body English to move the weight more, then go ahead and do it. See how I'm raising my chest up? It's just so I can move my arms back a little bit more. All right, go good. Oh. Holy crap, hola. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna fall off my body, these shoulders. Do one more set. This doesn't feel like it's that hard, but the heart rate is still staying up pretty good. Because it just goes to show you like how little of weight you need to keep the heart rate elevated. Somebody might find it way more boring to be on a step mill or to jump rope or to do calisthenics. You can get a lot of great cardio just from your actual lifting, but it is important that if you're not monitoring your heart rate, you're probably going to be lazy with it. You could monitor the fact that like it should be difficult to talk in between your sets, and as soon as it becomes too easy, then you should do another set. But we have a hard time being honest with ourselves, don't we? But here we go, went down to 135, now I'm going again. And by the way, my heart rate when I'm walking, if there's no hills, is just like 60 and 70. And if I walk fast, it might get to 80. But nothing like this. Nothing close to this. Unless there's a big hill or something crazy. That's all I got left. Or I don't have any more left, actually. We're gonna head on out of here. I'm gonna get back with the fam, hit the beach. Good back workout, good shoulder workout. 65 minutes worth of training. Got to visit my old buddy Nick. Gonna go check in on him with his benches. But strength is never weakness. Weakness never strength. Catch y'all later.